Okay. We got Mastro in the teal playing as Sedge versus MVAKM playing in the red. So this is going to be an interesting game. And this is a map we haven't seen too much of. Locus Amoenus. People haven't been favoring this as much in the open so far. So we're actually going to get to see a game on here. This map, very notable for being a map Emmerich was kind of busted on. This, of course, that was of course before Emmerich got nerfed fairly recently, so we're gonna get to see some Emmerich in the future, I think. But this being an open that was played on the pre-patch originally, this is the post-patch version, but these commanders weren't impacted by that. But we kept the ban rules, so no Emmerich or pistol in this open. It will be an open 4, so if you are interested in either of those commanders, we actually might get to see some of them in the future. They did have some bugs related to them though, so they were unfortunately banned. But those are fixed, so yeah. Anyway, into this game. You get to see Sedge being very aggressive here. We're going to see the capture of this lumber mill. Get a barge come here. So a lot of people will go barge on this map, you know, to launch a knight forward, for example, get trebuchet out, all that kind of thing. It is quite slow to get them out. And I actually wonder... Oh, actually, I think Treb's just been straight up removed at this point. Yeah, actually, it has. So originally there were more tiles where you could build a trebuchet, but they have been removed. I think the only way to get a treb out is to go all the way around. Of course, this is not going to be something that happens quickly. The only way you could actually do fast treb on this map would be like getting a barge like across, like, using like Tenri or Wolfar to like knock it over to over here. So you can just carry it across really quickly, but not going to see anything like that. Okay, what are we seeing? Knights going up against Sedge in this bottom right hand corner. Top left hand corner, a thief is out. Interesting. MVAKM is very confident they're going to be able to push back on this force up here. Or the thief's going to go center. Okay, we see Sedge smacking one of those swords. It's a very precarious place to put a commander on river, but I guess if you feel that confident you can do it, then all the power to you. And what's Mastro going to do? Are they actually going to try and punish Sedge? They are. Ooh. Oh, that's a crit too. Oh, that's so much damage. Sedge might should just be dead here. Sword plus knight? I think actually, yeah, that is going to be enough. And, oh wow. Yeah, never put your commander in a river. That was such a bad idea. And Master's just like, you gonna go for a lethal on my commander in game 1? Well, I'm just gonna kill you on turn 8 in game 2. And they didn't even hit the 10-minute timer. Like, that's... Oh, that's such a brutal comeback. Master's just like, I can spot those lethal opportunities too. And it was a very simple one too. Like, yeah, never put your commander on a river. Like, oh, it's like never... Okay, it was just very, very few circumstances where that's a good idea, but... yeah. And I've got Mastro in chat saying they were pretty far ahead in a bunch of ways. And I'm like, you know what, maybe. But, you know... A dead commander's a dead commander. This is MVAKM's first time on the map. Ooh, okay. But that being said, you should know not to put your commander on a river near a knight crit. Like, that is... Regardless of what map you're playing on, you should never get a knight crit while you're on a river with your commander. Like, that's just like... Nah, not on. The lethal... The MVAKM spotted in game 1, I could see that being like more of a thing where it's like, oh, you know, like it's a bit harder to spot like when your opponent suicides that many units into you first, and gets like a pretty fairly close lethal. Like it was 100 health on commander and it went down, it took like 103, 104% damage overall, but in this case that was a very simple like 1-2-3 punch kind of thing. The first 2 hits took the commander down to 10% health, and a sword finished it off. It's just like, no. But well played. Mastro's gonna take it. I am sure that they played the rest of the map beautifully, but in this case, it's like the thing we're gonna remember about this game is that MVAKM warped commander into lethal. So yeah, we're on to game 3.